Won't you love to find a website or asset which nobody else have found, test it and find some serious vulnerability that will result the big fat paycheck? Yes, it is possible if you are thinking outside the box. The big programs which has all our assets in scope, everything that they own in scope or something similar mentioned in their policy could unlock the path to finding contested areas. I will show my own unique methods to discover more core subdomains. This will probably even surprise the program managers when they realize that you have found an asset they have no idea that they own. Before we start diving into the main topics, I highly encourage you to check my other videos. I have already shown pretty interesting ways to do Recon. You can find everything under Recon playlist up here. Also, I do post 1 to 2 videos per week, so make sure you won't miss any. And right now, let's go back to the main stuff. If you already seen some of my videos, you know that I show most of my examples of the Coca-Cola company. So there is a list of root domains in the wildcards.txt file. The first thing that I'm gonna show you is just doing simply stupid recon. Just going to the main website called coca-cola.com. So as you can see, there are multiple locations where you can check, but if you remember the but vulnerability disclosure policy correctly, all the brands of this company are basically in the scope. So what I will probably try to do is just writing down and try to guess the website, for example sprite.com, probably fanta.com, and try to check if those truly belongs to that company. Sometimes just googling like Fanta helps as well, like vitamin water, simply Gold Peak and stuff like that. As you can see, Fanta.com basically redirected here, so I could truly add the Fanta here as well, because there could be some subdomains that actually won't redirect. So just add it. Sprite as well, so sprite.com. Maybe just writing Fanta in the Google. As you can see, Coca-Cola Hellenic is, I think, the new website. Let's try to check. Coca-Cola HBC, probably the same company as well. So I will try adding core domain as well. You will get the idea. Next way to get core subdomains is by checking the certificate websites. I like to use Cert.sh, passing the company organization name there. To get the company name, you can use Wikipedia, Crunchbase, or simplest way is just by going to the footer and copying the company name there. So for this instance, let's use the Coca-Cola company and go to the Cert.sh. Use the quotes and paste the company name here. While it's waiting to load, let's try to understand some stuff as well. You always want to validate those domains actually, because sometimes there will be cases when the domain was working like 10 years ago and it was really part of the Coca-Cola company, but after a while it stopped working. It could be purchased by other company, or just domain was not used, stopped working, but like other person created the similar website or similar brand and used that domain name. So always validate the collected subdomains, because you don't want to get in trouble. You don't want to go into the area of black hats. So always test in scope. As you can see, there is a lot of targets to work around. Additionally, what you can do is add output equals JSON, and you want to filter out this output. So let's go back to the console and use curl command with sflag and put it in this area. And I also use GQ tool and try to select, I want to select common names, but firstly just try to see what the output we will get, just curling there with output JSON. So I actually got some output, but for me what was really important just to check which parameters I need to select. So in this case it's common name with underscore. So let's go back to the previous command. I've used the pipe inside those quotes just for selection. So for GQ tool I will use common name, I will need only this one, and I will add R flag just to get raw output. Next what I will need to do is sort the unique as well. Let's try running this one. And as you can see there are a lot of results, but mostly I will only need the core top level domains. So for example this one is pretty new, this one with other top level domain. So basically I will also open wildcards and try adding those here. So what else? Okay, maybe this one is pretty interesting. It's not what I've seen before. Before adding this one, let's try to validate. Maybe using site. Like this. Yerba mate or something like that. Okay, this one is not longer working. So let's try skipping this one. Wow.com. Okay, this one was redirected to the Coca-Cola, so I will add this one. This one looks pretty weird. I'm not sure if it's truly belonging to the Coca-Cola, but let's try seeing it in Google. Let's try seeing it right here. Sometimes additionally what you can do as well is just open another terminal and run subfinder just really quickly and try to check if there are truly some domains. Yeah, so there is the E subdomain. Let's try checking this one, and lastly this one. Okay, there is not, but basically you get the idea. Manually just add those. Before adding, just check it if it truly belongs to the company. Another way is just searching by the footer. So let's go to the coca-cola.com again, use the English website, and of course go to the footer. I want all rights reserved, and with this one let's put it in quotes. Sometimes it's a good idea just to remove the year and try to find as many core assets as possible. This one is already included. This one, I don't think this one belongs to them. It's pretty different domain, but this one, for example, this has other top level domain, Coke Solutions. This one I think belongs to them, right? One more way is just using Shodan. Try to specify the company name using this dork and try to check if there is any host name as the query result. Right here it's not, but let's try to use SSL like this. And as you can see, there are some of them, but for example Sprite is the new one. This one is with another top level domain. This one looks very interesting. Honest, this one is new. This one is new. So you can add a lot of stuff just by using Shodan. So the last one is one of my favorites, using Fofa search, actually using favicons. Let's try to search by the company name here in the quotes, and let's wait for it fully to load. And you also want to click on more and select the favicons that actually resemble the main logo of the company. So in this case it will be either bottle or it could be Coca-Cola name. So for example this one, this one, this one, Coca-Cola name. You will get it, yeah, but basically just select those. Also hit the search, try to wait for the search to finish, and as you see there are a lot of IPs that could belong to that target, but you're not like 100% sure. Sometimes there will be some websites like here, Coca-Cola.com, Mexican website. Of course you want to copy this one and add to your wildcard list as well, and basically just go through the pages and you will probably get another pretty darn interesting result. If you have watched up to this point, you are a true hero. There might be even more ways to get some wildcard domains, but they are my favorites what I personally use. Lastly, let's do some competition. To the end of this month, February 29th, it's a special day, so I will have some challenge for you. Let's try to gather as many core domains as possible using these methods and maybe even more methods that you can discover, and post it to our Discord server, Bug Bounty channel. The guy who collects the most will get a chance to collab with me for a while. And lastly, thanks for watching. I believe your next bounty is underway.